Hello, how are we doing? I'm going to turn this off, so I don't want that on. So yeah, I'm just going to play some games. Just chilling, because I'm bored out of my mind. Where's that one? Okay, we're going to play Penalty Shooters 2 to start off with. Let's just see where this goes. So, pick your fantasy league. England, L10. Okay, turn that volume off right now. Hello Jaden, how are you, mate? Choose my team. The Devils, obviously. Gotta be, surely, no? Jaden, how are you, pal? I am reading the comments. You can hear me, surely. Turn that off. I'm a bit distracted. Hello. You can hear me, right? Wednesday. No, it's Friday. We're playing Villarreal. Oh, it's gonna miss. Wednesday. Can hear massive delay comments coming through. Eh? Is there a delay? Let me change to mic. Darth then. Sure. Is that better? There's a delay on the comments. There's always going to be a delay on the comments. Oh, I hate this game, man. Right, well, I've got to go let the dog out. I'll be back in a minute. Is there an ad playing? There's a blooming ad playing. Oh dear. Right, let me turn off the microphone. Is that better for you? If I talk like this and get really close to the microphone and kiss the microphone, is that better for you? That worked? Is that working? Can you hear me? Footy Zag. Right, where's this shit music coming from, man? Here we go. Footballers versus hipsters. Oh. Da, da, I am just the greatest there is. Footballers versus gamers. Do one more and then I'm gonna let the dog back in. I am just the greatest around. Right, give me 2 minutes. There we go. That's not going to score, is it? Let's see. No. Ash. Right. Lock in. This is going to be the one. Right, we ain't messing up. 35 seconds, so you can afford to take your time on. Oh! Right, don't rush it, just take your time. Analyse what's going on. Oh! Stop talking, Isaac. Just about. Okay, gamers. That one threw me off a little bit because he was the only one. Oh, just about sneaked in. Fat ninjas, that's a bit mean, isn't it? Alright, it's trying to throw me off then. Queens. Take your time, don't rush it. Bosh. Just about sneaks it. New team unlocked to gamers, sure. Now, this is stressful, isn't it? Aliens, okay, ready? Left. No! Who are you? Oh, I've gone. Anyone wants a website, go on IONOS. Right, here we go. No messing up this time. I forgot I'm the gamers. Okay, that's fine. No. Surely the footballer should be the final round, you know what I mean? Left, right, right, left. doing well. We're doing well. Okay. Basketball players need to talk left, right, left, right, 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 left, left, right. Shoot. Okay, we're doing okay. Keeping time. We are not even halfway there. Left, right, right. Play FIFA 16. Is that on my screen or something? What's that on here? I can't play FIFA 16. We'll play Who Is Lying To. Shall we? Who is her husband? Oh, please. Anyone want to play 4 in a row? If I go there, he's going to get me, so I'm going to go there. He's done well, he's done the smart thing there. Oh, he's won. If I go there, he goes there. If I go there, he goes there. I've been bested by a fucking computer. There. Fuck off, man. He's gonna get me again. Oh, fuck's sake. What am I trying to do here? No! It sounds doing me in and I've turned that off immediately. We'll go there. Go there. Okay, I'll go there. Go there, stop that immediately. Okay, cheers, love. I'll go there. I'm going to start laying that one just in case. I can't play these games, man. That's going to wind me up. Tank Trouble. Who remembers Tank Trouble well? There's a throwback. Tank Trouble. Which doesn't work. My controls just don't work. Oh, I blew myself up. So we play Fruit Ninja next. Fucking love Tank Trouble, man. Oh, again, I'm not moving. Clicking the screen. Fucking lasers, man. No, 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 no. You killed yourself, you dick. Why have I always got to click in the screen to be able to fucking play? Oh, I can't be arsed. Remember this G-switch? Do you know, I've honestly been looking for this game for ages. G-switch, man. I'm dead. You've got two to manage now. Much better about the music. Oh! Okay, where's Fruit Ninja? We'll play Fruit Ninja because I don't want Jaden to cry. Fruit Ninja. This is supposed to be a sports game. I'll play Fruit Ninja. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? I've gone very laggy. Let's turn that back off. Well, I don't chop the bombs. What am I supposed to do, man? Puppet Master will play. We'll play some Puppet Master. Get a tree. My PC cannot run fucking Fruit Ninja now. I'm a little bit shit, so I quite like that game. What's that? Dino Bros? Where is my cat? Jungle Friends. Escape the prison. Let's escape the prison, shall we? I'm not endorsing this, by the way. Who wants to, you know. Tell you what, Jaden, if you're still here, I'll do my preferable Euro 2024 lineup as of now. So number one, I think it's got to be Pickford. You know, is he still here? Let's have a look. Let's just dip in and out. He's dipping in and out. That's fine. We'll still talk about it. He doesn't be. Pickford, I think if Ramsdale does get a move away in the January window, which I don't think will happen, I think it'll be Ramsdale. I think keeper for keeper, Ramsdale is better. I don't know what I'm doing here, but you can't pick a keeper that's not playing. So it's got to be Pickford. Sorry, left back. This is assuming that everybody's going to be fit for the Euro 2024. So Luke Shaw. I think we've not really got many other left backs. Levi Colwill probably could do a job there, but he lacks that. I know he's just won the under-21s tournament, under-23s with England, but he's not played in the England team so much. I don't think left back's his best position, and I think Luke Shaw's just got that experience behind him. Ben Chilwell, maybe, but I think, is he not got a big injury now? Again, I'm assuming everyone's fit, but if he's definitely not going to be there, then what's the point? Ben Chilwell. If you emphasise loads. Other choices, Trippier could do a job there. Tyrick Mitchell could do a job there. But I just think pound for pound, Shaw's better than everybody. Right back, you've got to be Kyle Walker. I think you can't have Trent at right back. I'm debating whether Trent even gets into the team full stop when everybody's fit. You can't play right back because at this tournament we're going to be under the cosh a lot, so you can't have someone that, you know, if you're going to put Maguire on that right hand side, he needs a defensive right back next to him, or someone that's, you know, defensively sound, and I don't know if Trent's going to be that. Pick main colour, got to be white obviously, and then we'll put secondary colour as blue. Yeah, that looks like the England kit. Jersey text colour, we'll make it black. Right, the New England kit's supposed to go on soon. We'll have a look at that and see if that's help. Yeah, Kyle Walker. Trippier could do a job there. Reece James can do a job there if Reece James can stay fit. But pound for pound, like I say with Shaw, Walker, there's nothing better to him. I think this might be his last tournament, maybe the 26 World Cup, but as of now, I think this might be Walker's last tournament. Centre back John Stones. I don't think well, he'd probably be right side. Right-sided centre-back next to Walker, and I think left-sided you go with Gahey. I think there's definitely the argument for Maguire, but now Maguire's out injured at the minute. Obviously, he might be fit, but Martinez is back, Varane's back, Lindelof's back, Johnny Evans is playing unreal. I don't see so position names. No. I think he's not going to be playing much, and you can't be playing a player at a major tournament that's not been playing much. I would not play this formation. I play a 4-3-3. It's just, we'll do that. Is that still? Yeah, he's done it. I'll bring him back a little bit. CDM, Declan Rice. Other players you take, I do think you take the likes of Calvin Phillips, Jordan Henderson, just as backup in case Rice picks up an injury. But as long as he's fit, he's going to be playing. I actually think it's more going to be like this, with Rice. In defensively, it'll be like this with two holding. Well, Rice will sit there. He'll float about in this area. He'll support either side. So if one cuts in, he'll go out wide, or he'll tuck behind the striker. He'll just sort of float about in this area, coming back to defend on either side when necessary and pushing the ball forward when needs be. What's this? Okay. Yeah, Declan Rice is the 6. We'll put him there. The numbers are starting to bug me a bit. We'll put him there. I'll change that to Rice. There's not going to be 2 Rices, by the way. I just feel that's needed to say. Number 7, or the other midfielder, sort of box to box. will be Jude Bellingham. Although with Bellingham, the issue is he is alright, but he's not so good at this. He's much better at this. But I think Rice can, if Rice just sits like that and these two, Bellingham doesn't go so far forward, but Bellingham makes those late runs, or you have the player I'm going to suggest in a minute will go out to the wings a lot and will go out wide and look to shoot, whereas Bellingham's more of a run late into the box or just keep himself in that attacking position, ghosting behind players. And then the 10 is going to be James Maddison. Again, you can't not include him. You can't not include him. Icons, subs. Oh, we'll do subs as well. You can't not include him. You know, he's been unreal for Spurs. He gave them a big lift early on in the season. And just sitting there, he perfectly complements Rice and Bellingham in that he goes out wide, the other two control the centre of the park. Rice just sits, Bellingham moves forward and controls, and Maddison goes out wide or cuts inside. So we'll put them like that. Maddison just a little bit further. Oh dear, please don't have reset everything. It's going to reset everything. Okay. We'll quickly run through this again. Blue. So we said Pickford in the sticks. Scholl. Gahey. Stonesy Boy. Walker. And then we'd have the 10 out wide, the 11 on this side, and the 9 down the middle. We'd have the 8 further forward, and then the 6 and the 7 just sitting. Just had an email. A monthly horoscope. Well, there you go. Lovely. Not Stones. Rice. Maddison. Just going to make this black. No, that's fine as it is. Make that black so you can see better. Down the middle, Harry Kane. Does that even really need explaining? Out on the right again, not really much explanation needed. Although I do think if you want to go more creative on that right, instead of having a goal scorer, you do that. Or you put Foden out there and you play a different midfielder. I think if you do that, you then put Bellingham there and you put Trent there. If you want to be more creative instead of goal scorer on that side, but he'll stick with Saka. Like I do say though, you could stick with Saka on the right and then have Bellingham in the 10 and Trent in the midfield. But I just think that's a more balanced. Well, I think that's a more balanced midfield that's complementing each other. And Trent's unproven on the big stage. Centre midfield, he's done well against like Malta and the lesser teams that England are likely going to absolutely thrash every time, and it's easy to do well against those as a creative player. But could he do it against Germany? Could he do it against France? I think it's unlikely we'll ever see it, so we'll never know. But then on the left, I think you go Grealish. And I say this for two reasons. I think there's also an opportunity to do something a bit different if the game warrants it. If you want to be creative down your left, so Grealish would cut inside, Maddison would come out here, Bellingham would patrol. This is in possession, by the way, so we're not going to have to do much defensive work in possession, obviously. Saka then becomes your goal scorer alongside Kane. Grealish is much more creative than his goal scoring for me. He can do it, but he favours the creativity for me more than the goal scoring. So Grealish would be creative. Maddison would just stick out wide, or he'd just sort of sit on the edge of the box waiting for Grealish to tap it for him to absolutely whack one. Create space for Kane, draw a centre back out, leave Kane in space, so then that ball could come in and he taps it in. Or he sent it out wide to the other wing for Saka to dribble and shoot. All viable options, or like I say, if you want to go the opposite way around, you'd put Maddison for me on the right and then for me, if you want goals, you'd put Rashford on the left. Now he's probably not the best option in terms of right now, but when it comes down to it, I think Rashford is your best option. You could also play Foden, but I do think Foden is A, better on the right, and B, a better goal scorer than he's a better creative than he's a goal scorer. Sorry. So yeah, they're only interchangeable. I think that's our strongest 11, most on form 11. How many City players getting there? 1, 2, only 3. I think that's about right. You don't need to see City oriented. Obviously they're our best team, but the Liverpool players get in. This isn't biased, by the way. I'm just interested to see what Liverpool players. I think Joe Gomez has got a sniffer going. Curtis Jones won't go. They don't really have that many English players. You've got Joe Gomez that might go, but I doubt it. He's having a good run of form, but you never know. Curtis Jones won't go. Javier won't go. There's not many players that could go realistically for Liverpool, English-wise, that are good enough to get in. So yeah, it's fair enough. United only 1. Arsenal 2. Crystal Palace and Everton get 1 each. Spurs get 1. Real Madrid get 1, and Bayern get 1. I think that's fair enough. I'm not basing it off that or anything, but I'm just interested to see where people are coming from. No Chelsea players, although I do think some would go on the bench. Who'll go? Oh, I just had a text message. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. So subs. So it's a 23-man squad, so we get 12 subs. They've given 11. We'll go with 11. I'll say an extra keeper because we always take 3, and then I won't write it down. So extra keeper will be Ramsdale. If he's fit in time, Pope. If he's not, I think Dean Henderson, Sam Johnston, Jack Butland, all viable options. It's going to be a third choice keeper that's not going to play, so you take them just in case. Player 2, so we'll say there's 1 for each position. I would take at right back Trippier. Player 3, so this would be right-sided centre back. I would take Maguire. I think he's shown he can do it, but only as a backup option. Other centre back, I'd take Levi Colwill because he can do both. Trippier can go on the left as well if needs be. Player 5, Chilwell. We're just going position for position, taking 1 each. Player 6, Rice. I would take Calvin Phillips. Bellingham, cover. I would take Trent, just because he can do the right back, he can do the midfield role, but I don't think he should be doing it from the start of every game. Cover for central attacking midfield or just another midfielder, I would take. I'd probably take Foden. I probably would. Player 9, so left winger, I would take Rashford. I think he offers you something different than Grealish. Saka, cover for right wing. Foden could do a job if needs be. Rashford could do a job if needs be. Madison could do a job if needs be. Oh no, I don't like that. That's all gone wrong. So we went that Chilwell. That's fine, those are fine. Who's that going to add to? Calvin Phillips, Alexander-Arnold, Foden, Rashford. Oh no. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose, what I'm doing. So that would be Rashford. Cover for Kane would be Ollie Watkins for me. I don't see anyone else who could come in and do that job tremendously well. I think you could say even Tony, if he's back, could maybe get in, but I doubt it. Danny Ings, not really. Oh, no. I would bring his name's gone out of my head. Plays for West Ham. Does the golf thing. Oh my god, what's his name? Oh, why have I just searched in FOTMob, you douchebag? I'm gonna try one more time to think of it. Nope, got out of my head. James Ward-Prowse, of course. And then cover for Saka would be Foden. I think it'd be criminal if you didn't take Ward-Prowse. I think understand that. So yeah, I think you'd also take a third choice keeper. I think that's probably the best lineup of players we've got. Download that. I've downloaded. It is beautiful. Right, we will go to YouTube. We'll go on view your chart. We'll go community. Image. Euros, assuming that everyone. No Tomori's a crime. Over, well, he doesn't play over Gahey and Stones. You've got to take Cole and you've got to take Maguire. You could maybe take. Oh, what's this coming up my shirt? You could maybe take Tomori as a fifth choice. That's doable, but as much as I like Tomori, his first games for England cannot be in a major tournament as a starter. There aren't that many England games between now and the Euros, so when's he going to get that first couple of games experience? You can't chuck him in. You could maybe check him as a fifth choice, not take a keeper. If they put it as a 26-man squad again, you take Tomori, another keeper, and Reece James. That gets you to 25, so you can take another one. You take, I don't know, you could take Jordan Henderson or someone like that. Take a Kyle Walker-Peters, just a young player that's not going to play much. I don't see where you put him in. He doesn't play. Who would you put Tomori instead of? Just saying chuck him in. Over Gay. Over Gahey. No, Gahey plays. Gahey and Stones are a good partnership. I think they're both technically on the ball. Technically skilled. Why don't you want Gahey? Can you honestly say that yes, Tomori's good? I'm not saying that. But do you think he would do well with his first game being a major tournament? Do you think he'd succeed? Honestly, I don't think he would. Tomori's not our best defender. John Stones is. John Stones is England's best centre back by far, 100%. I think Cole will one day be Gahey's partner. I don't think he'll be at this tournament, but I think it'll be Gahey and Stones. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Maguire and Stones. I don't want it to be, I'd just like to clear that up now, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. No, he wouldn't do well. He wouldn't. I don't want it to be Maguire and Stones, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if it was. It's Gareth Southgate. Yeah, this is my team. This is my team I'm sticking with. I apologise, but this is what it is. we'll write that bit about. Assuming it's a 26-man squad, I would also take Hope, Tamori, Reece James. I'd probably take another forward option. Who there have I completely forgotten about? Who could be with a sniff? On forward options, who could I take? Because right now we've got 22, so I've got space for one more. You want to take 3 keepers. You want to take at least 5 centre backs, and another full back gives you enough cover in the full back areas. Tammy Abraham. I don't really know, because he's very similar to Watkins, isn't he, in terms of how they play. They're both very tall strikers, play with back to goal. Do you need another one of them? It's a good option to have if you need to drop Kane for a game. We'll go Abraham. He's been cooking under Jose Mourinho. Okay. So yeah, we'll post that. I'll tell you what, Jane. You know, if you're interested, let's discuss this. Get yourself on Discord, and we'll have a chat for a bit about it. Get yourself on Discord. I'll invite you. We'll have a chat about this. Let me get it loaded up. Can I get rid of Discord? I might have got rid of it. Hold on. Let me say this when I figure it out. No, I must have got rid of it. Download for Windows. No, I can't wait Friday.
One thing.
It is downloading. I'll get to you eventually. I've tried, mate. Very fucking tried. Tell you what, I'm gonna reset this so that you can do your lineup of players. Oh my god, this is taking Michael. Here we go. We're cooking. What do you mean installation has failed? Oh, we're back, we're here, we've got it. It's just downloading some updates. I'm not doing it. Okay, here we are. Right. We will turn that on and we'll call him. Hello.
Is my audio coming through?
It is, I think. Just speak again.
I cannot hear you, Isaac.
You can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, pal?
I can hear you now.
Is that any better?
I can't tell if my audio is coming through on your end yet.
I can hear you.
Yes, it is.
I'll load up the stream and we'll have a quick one.
I can't hear you again.
Hello. Hello.
You need to do some shit with your mic and Discord, I think.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Good. Good, good, good.
You're very quiet.
I'm going to put my face right to the microphone then.
Hang on. I can just double your volume on my end.
Well, yeah,
Speak now.
Hello.
It's still quiet as shit, but whatever. Share your fucking screen and I'll do it, or do you want me to share my screen on the site?
No, I'll share my screen once I figure out how to do that.
That's what I'm saying. You just
I've
give
got
me
it.
a site and I
Shush,
share
shush.
my screen.
Okay, there we are.
Yo, infinite, infinite shit.
Where's it gone? Can you see that?
I see your stream is still running. Now I
Why
see
can't-
infinite.
Why do I keep hearing
Everything.
a duck? What is going on?
Downboard, man. Damn.
There, I found it. Hold on.
No,
loading.
that isn't sharing screen, man.
It's doing it. Can you see that?
No, it's not. Nope. Wait. No, I can. Yes.
Right, so we're going to go position for position. Then you're going to give one substitute for each position. Right?
Okay.
And then you'll name 4 extra players you'd take. So first of all,
Formation
suppose,
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1, okay. Oh, I see it there.
Classic. Standard.
Like that, yeah?
In goal.
I'm not happy with where these people are. Hold on.
Yeah.
So your 10 would be there, your 9 would be down the
No,
middle.
your 10 would be in the middle.
No, your number 9's down the middle.
No, your 10 would be the middle cam.
Oh, so you'd have
7
like
or
the
11
7.
are wingers. 7 and 11 are wingers, and the 6 and 8 are your
DMs.
holdings.
Right, so keeper, who would you take?
In the keeper role, I
Yes.
would. This depends on January, but assuming no things change, it has to be Pickford, unfortunately.
No, your 10 would be the middle cap.
Right, you're fine. Would be who, sorry?
Pickford, but
Pickford.
unfortunately.
So we agree on that one.
I'd rather take Ramsdale, but if Ramsdale isn't going to get game time, he's not going to get taken.
Okay. Who would you take at left back?
At left back, Sheffield Wednesday's Reece James.
Let's be,
Yes.
serious
Look,
here for a minute.
being serious and realistic, we don't really have a lot of choices there.
This is what I was saying. It's a bit tough. You've got a lot of players that could cover there, but
Which
not
is what I am going to
definitive
do
left backs.
is Trippier.
You wouldn't play Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw's the substitute.
Wow. Okay. Who would you take
Then
at
my
left side?
centre back duo of Stones and Tomori.
Stones and
It has to be.
Tomori. So someone that's made one appearance for England, you're going to chuck in at a major tournament, yeah?
Yes, because have you seen him play for AC Milan? He's
Okay,
beautiful.
right mid, who
Walker
you
right
taking?
back.
Right
Anything
back,
else
sorry.
is wrong. Anything else is wrong. It has to be Walker.
I think there is an argument.
In the
for
number
Reece
6
James,
slot, the defensive midfielder, Rice.
but- Okay, we're agreeing pretty much. So, well, sort of. We've got like half and half.
In
Who
the
you having
8,
as your 8?
Trent.
Trent. So no Bellingham.
In the 10, Bellingham, where he's been cooking for Madrid.
So no Maddison. No.
No, Madison's Bellingham's fullback.
Okay. So you'd have Trent as a DM, or would you play him more
no.
as a box, with more a bit forward?
He'd be the more box to box,
Sort of
and
like
Rice
that.
would be the more DM. But yeah,
So in
I
possession,
just see
Rice
with a
would
decent.
sit and Trent would sort of float.
Well, it seems they both have going forward qualities. I will have them like that together, and they can both go forward. Rice will obviously be more defensive, but Rice likes to go forward. Trent on the right, so then he can go in when Saka cuts in, because Saka's the right winger, and he can do his crosses in.
Yeah.
So Saka as
Saka
number
on that
11.
Yep.
To play balls in. And obviously, because Walker's not much of an attacking fullback, 'cause having Trent there over him, he can cover that. And Trippier, he's comfortable enough going forward on his. Well,
Yeah.
Trippier's like the best attacking fullback in the Prem right now.
Fair dues.
Aside from Trent, who Trent goes into the midfield, and Trent is phenomenal. He deserves the position. The number 7 slot. Now that is a tricky one, because obviously Grealish is okay, but I'm going to go Foden.
Foden at left wing. Okay. I do think I put him as a sub now. I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Foden's played there. He does play there
He can
occasionally.
do a job though.
He's
Easily,
a good,
he can do a job.
he's a good player. And up top's Harry Kane. Like, that's not.
I will say about
Up for
Foden,
debate.
I do think he's better on the right, but you can't get rid of Saka.
Saka has to play.
Saka has to play. Yeah.
But our wingers, we've only got good right wingers really.
I mean, Grealish I think if you're not taking Grealish, you're doing something wrong. And I think.
Well,
if
wait until the
can
subs
find
before you
some-
say that. So
If Rashford can find some
Ramsdale's
form before the Euros, I do think you take him as well.
Ramsdale's the keeper sub.
Yeah.
You'll get there eventually.
So this
The
is
left
your
back is Luke Shaw.
So why for Shaw? Why for left back does Shaw not play for you?
Because you can't be in that Manchester United squad doing null and play on form.
What do you mean?
Even
he
if you're the
doesn't
best,
do anything. He's been our best player for these past few games. We've been shit, but he's not.
yeah, and Trippier's been the best player in a team that's doing equally as well, and I just think Trippier's a better
Newcastle
player.
are below us, and Trippier keeps whinging.
I don't care. Trippier
Anyway,
is the best
right,
attacking
left-sided
fullback in the
centre-back.
league. Left-sided centre back. I don't want it to be, but it's gonna be Harry Maguire.
It will be.
He's
He'll
gonna
go.
get taken.
He'll 100% go. There's no. I think he'll play in the lesser games, like if we get, I don't know, some shit team in our group. Has our group been decided?
I don't believe so. No.
If we get a shit team, we'll play against them. Anyway,
Oh, wait.
right-sided centre back.
I'll actually check. Yes, our group has been decided. Denmark, Serbia, and Slovenia. An easy
So you
group,
could
really.
play against Serbia or Slovenia realistically.
If
we
we
can
don't
get
top
6
that
points,
group, we're doing something wrong.
No, if we can get 6 points on our last games against like Slovenia, Maguire will play easily.
Now, the other centre-back is a harder choice because we don't really... All the options there are quite young.
I mean, Stones and Maguire are both 29.
Yes, but all our other options are quite young. But I'm going to go for Konza.
Esri Konza. So no
He's-
Gahey,
he-
no Lewis Dunk, no Tyrone Mings.
I'll take
no.
one other centre-back in the extra ones, but I think Konza, this season, he's being...
Okay,
solid.
fair dues, pal. It's your team. Right back.
Right back. Now, this is another tricky option for me. Because obviously I'm playing Trent in the midfield, so it can't be Trent. And Reece James is an injury-prone, absolute
This is assuming
wreck.
everyone's fit, by the way. So assuming he
But
comes
assuming
back from injury.
everyone's fit,
Yeah,
it will have to be Reece James.
I think
assuming
it does
everyone's
have
fit.
to be. There's not many other options currently that I think could come in. Kyle Walker-Peters, I think in a few years could go in, but not this time.
Now, in the 6, has to be. Don't really have any other DMs that are broken through soon enough. I reckon some people might say Manu. That'd be stupid. That'd be absolutely retarded.
No, I don't think he'll go.
He's too young to throw in.
I wouldn't be surprised if in a
say-
few years Kobe Manu opts for a different nation. Because he's never going to displace Rice unless Rice suddenly breaks both his legs. He's never going to replace Bellingham if Bellingham wants to drop deep. And
I will say Phillips because he still gets called up.
yeah,
He's
Calvin
a good
Phillips,
enough
okay.
player. But if Rice gets injured, we're screwed.
I also wouldn't be surprised if Jordan Henderson went. I wouldn't like him to, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Number 7.
So this is your
Is Grealish.
left winger.
Number 7 is Grealish.
Grealish. I agree so far. I think if Rashford can re-find his form, I think he will go. Just because nobody really in that front line that you've currently got there, maybe apart from Saka, has got that electric pace that Rashford has. So I think if you need that late on in a game, I think he's a good option to bring off the bench.
Yes. But Saka's the GOAT. In the 8th
Different
slot,
positions.
here is a left field selection. But I think he's coming from a really poor side. But I reckon he'll leave that side. I reckon he might even leave it this January. Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher. I'd forgotten about him, to be fair.
I know Gallagher.
He's a
He's got
good
4
shout.
assists
He's a good shout.
this season. He's playing a bit further forward than he normally does.
Mhm.
'Cause sometimes he's playing in that 8 slot, sometimes he's playing in the 10. He's captaining Chelsea in some games.
He is,
He
to
had
be fair.
captain against Luton.
That gives me someone else I could have taken as a forward option. It could have been Cole Palmer.
Number 9, well,
We'll do your number 9 last. Who'd be your 10 and 11? Fill out the midfield first.
the 10 will be Maddison.
Yeah.
Has to be. And the 11,
Yeah.
will be Cole Palmer.
I'm assuming you probably won't play him out there. There's no really anyone else you'd take. Or
He
would you
can play.
him
He
out
can
there?
play out there.
He
Foden
could,
can
but
also play out there. Maddison
Maddison
can also
can, as
play
I was
out
saying.
there. It gives us a bit of depth there.
Yeah.
He's young.
He's got
and
room
played
to
as a
develop
right wing
into that
cam.
if Gareth Southgate wants him to as well. And then finally, your number 9.
My backup number 9.
Yep.
I'm actually going to go for a shock here. Rashford.
Okay.
Not always to play as the 9.
He's
but someone
he's
to
a
bring
very
on as a
different
9 when we
option
need
to
more
what Kane
pace.
is.
He's a completely different type of forward to Kane, I feel.
Oh, 100%. Kane's more of a back to goal striker, whereas Rashford's just a full
And
kit.
then
So you've
I'm
got
allowed to
4
pick-
more
that's
options.
22.
Assuming
It's
it's
20
a 26-man squad. You've got 4 more options. So if I were you, I'd probably take 1 more cover for each sort of area of the pitch.
yeah, my 4 options. I'll be taking another
hold on,
keeper,
hold on,
another
hold on,
defender,
hold on,
another
hold on.
midfielder, and another striker.
That's what I think, yeah. If you just hold your horses 1 second. Can you see the screen still?
I can't see the screen.
Okay, so
And what I've done with those front 3 is, apart from maybe Saka, and Bellingham, any of those creative 3 players there can play in any of those slots, really. Like Cole Palmer could play on either side, or on that, obviously better down the middle or on the right. So Maddison, he played on the right a bit for Leicester. Rashford can play on the left. He's played on the right. Can play up front.
So who are your 4 extras?
The goalkeeper, it will be Pope.
I said Pope too, yeah. Yep.
Defender's a harder one for me,
Okay.
but I think it will be Gahey, even though
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not a fan of Finn. I think he's a bit young, but with our options,
But
he's the one that's
Tomori
had the
and
most
Konza are
experience. Then the midfield option is Ward-Prowse.
Okay.
You can play in the 8, you can play in the 10. We need a set piece scorer and we bring him on. I do think if it's a crucial free kick, we bring
Yeah.
on Ward-Prowse for that.
Yeah.
And I got one more, don't I?
Yep.
So it will most likely be Tammy Abraham or Watkins. I'm going to say Abraham.
You would take Abraham over current top goal scorer Ollie Watkins?
Yeah.
And why?
Because I don't like Ollie Watkins, personally.
Is that more
I don't
of a
like
just
Abraham.
personal vendetta, or do you just not like his playstyle?
I just think that having a player that is just the Peter Crouch regen,
He's not the. If anything,
Can't help
Abraham's more the Peter Crouch regen.
that is what I'm saying, is useful. Having
Well,
someone,
I think
You
both
could- you
teams
can-
there are definitely capable of doing something in a tournament.
interestingly enough, you took Chilwell. I wanna talk.
Yeah, Pickford Ramsdale. I think we went exactly the same. We had very similar centre backs after a while. I took Tomori in the end. You didn't take Colwill. You took Konza instead. Left back, I took Shaw and Chilwell. You took Trippier and Shaw, whereas I took Trippier for the right hand side.
We're playing
I think
similar-ish
Chilwell-
formations as well. We're
Pretty
basically.
much, yeah. Rice and Calvin Phillips the same. Trent and Gallagher. I went Bellingham
I'm
and
ass-
Alexander Arnold. Then I went.
I'm
Maddison.
assuming with your formation, you want your wider players to have a bit more attacking on goal than creating for Kane.
Well, this is actually what I said. Where am I going here? With mine, the two I've taken.
They're both
here, so
incredible on the ball, aren't they?
Saka's more attacking than he is creative, and Grealish is more creative than he is attacking. So then, if you want to swap, Rashford's more attacking than he is creative, and Foden is more creative than he's attacking for me. So I think you can switch it out, and if you wanted, Maddison could go out wide easily. There's not many other players in my thing that would go out wide. Even Abraham couldn't really go out wide, but.
For me, playing Bellingham that deep play just to start Maddison isn't the play.
Thing is, though, Rice can easily sit by himself, and Bellingham can get forward easily.
But then if we're doing that, we're committing 4 players forward, and that midfield's going to be left empty.
I see where you're coming from, and that's always something you can adapt to in a tournament. But I just think Rice and Bellingham as well can be a deep line playmaker. Just because he's been doing what he's doing for Real, he's only had to do it because Joselu's been absolute crap and done nothing going forward. So he's had to do everything. And then when they've not played, they've played with 2 wingers at striker. So again, he's had to bomb forward and be that.
Yeah,
and
he's
get on the end of the
he's
chances.
playing with 2 wingers in front of him.
So I think if you allow Bellingham to have a more
But-
creative role and take the pressure off him, and we've got goal scorers in this team, in Kane, in Saka, in Grealish, in Rashford,
Well,
in Watkins, and if you don't need Bellingham's still 22. If you take all that pressure off Bellingham, I think he'll shine. Whereas
Bellingham's
if you rely
20,
on it,
lad.
well,
He's 20.
that just even more exemplifies my point. If you rely on Bellingham to be your goal scorer at such a major tournament, where
I'm not relying on him to be my goal
No, I'm
scorer.
not saying
I think
you are,
just
but
he
I
needs
think-
to be in that 10.
his main
'Cause
role
also
here
he's-
will not be creating; it will be bombing in behind Kane, last minute to try and get the end of a
in my-
cross.
In my idea, it is like Kane's in the box, like he's scoring chances. Saka's cutting in from wide. Foden and Bellingham are creating chances from midfield. Foden sometimes goes in. Trent is coming up on the wide to play balls in. Rice is doing his normal where he goes forward, but he don't go too forward. And there's 2 fullbacks. Trippier also can come in. He can either go around the outside to lay it off to Foden or pass it into Bellingham, and him having that right foot there can make it quite easy for him just to pass it straight forward or an inward pass on the sideline. He can look outwards and play it with his right foot forward and in. Which with a left side fullback, they'd have to do it side on.
I can see what you're doing, but then
Be a bit more width.
You've just said for me that it's if you play Bellingham as the 8, we're not enough defensively. With your midfield, you've got Trent there as your sitting midfielder alongside Rice. Is that not also a very similar situation?
It's not for me, no.
Because Trent defensively has shown he's very weak.
He can be very iffy, but if he's got solid players like Walker, Tomori behind him, Bellingham can also drop down to provide that defensive support, so the midfield goes to a bit of the free on the defence.
Yeah.
With Foden dropping to the side and very easily.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we need to defend, we can have it so if the centre backs, they push over to the left, and Trent drops in as that right wing back, Bellingham drops to midfield, and then we're in a 5-2-3.
You could do. You could do.
Quite easily.
I think, like I say, both of those teams are definitely capable of doing something. But again, I think our main issue is just the centre backs. I mean, Stones probably in both teams there is the strongest of all 4 or 5 that we've taken.
Now, how about we do a different one here? How about we do a 2023 World 11?
Well,
Best
I
11
do
of
have to
2023.
go.
No, you don't.
I do. But this has been quite an enjoyable experience. I've enjoyed this. It's something a bit different.
Well, we'll do that World 11 a different time then.
Yes, I will drop you a message about doing this more regularly. This is something that I think could do well. Just sitting for an hour discussing stuff. But I'll drop you a message about that.
Is it coming home?
Realistically, no. Hopefully, yes.
If France get knocked out for any reason, we win it.
I think if France, Spain, Germany, Portugal get knocked out, we've got a chance of winning it.
No, because Germany, they've lost Danny Roll as the assistant manager, so they're going to be waiting.
Danny Roll, man. Danny Roll. Anyway,
Is
right.
the best manager.
Thank you, everyone that joined for that amazing live stream. All one of you who's currently talking to me. I'll get Jaden on the channel more because I've enjoyed that. Anyone else that wants to be on the channel, if you